What's going on, everybody? Today, my husband's going to be making fried pork chops, and the seasoning that he took out for it is black pepper. He took out some onion powder, Italian season, garlic powder, paprika. He's already washed his pork chops, and he have his flour over there in the bowl waiting. So tell him what you finna do now.
I'm finna season the food. First of all, season with black pepper. Just a little dabs of it like this. Have it nice and black pepperish. Okay, just like that. Then next one is onion powder. I like using the powder. I don't like salt. Salt is too salty. Powder is better, I think. So, put a little onion powder on it like that. We're gonna be doing both sides, so that's why I do it like this and rub it in a little Italian seasoning. Like that, before it can get all ground in and nicely seasoned. That's how I do it. I don't know how others do it, but that's how I do it. And garlic powder. Everything I use, I never use salt. I always use powder. You know, I think it's better, healthier. I don't know, it's just me. That's how I do it, you know. And paprika. I give it like a little red flavor. I like that. Coloring, yeah. Coloring, flavor. I like that in my food. Especially when I'm grilling. That comes later.
1 minute.
I'll season one side. So my hands clean. I wash my hands real clean. And I'll just take my hand flat like this, like 4 fingers. Rub it in. Rub it in. Rub it in like that. Get it nice and in there. Like that. That. Nice and in. Then flip it for the other side. Do the same to the other side that I just did. Repeat the process. So it'll be nice.
And then when he get through seasoning his meat, you guys, we always clean the seasoning bottles off because we do know about the
bacteria. Always try to have your towel and clean your hands and everything. Bacteria is easy to catch.
Through meats.
Especially when you're touching raw meat to cooked meat, you know, it's not good. So, I'm doing it like this. You see, I just go, that's why I got the towel. I'll just go, and I don't like a mess. I like to be clean when I'm doing my cooking. I don't like to be in a whole lot of dirty, you know, stuff in my way, basically. I just go. I do what I got to do. Okay.
The seasoning smell really good.
And as you see, I'm doing the meat. The same thing I'm gonna do with the flour, but I got my spoon. I put it in there, and then I just stir it up and put some more in there, stir it up and get it all nice and in there. So when I do put the pork chops in it or whatever I'm cooking at that time, it'd be nice and seasoned. I believe seasoned food is good. I mean, you know, a lot of people don't like a lot of spice, so I don't use salt with anything. on that type of stuff. Rub it in again. Nice. And later on in this year, God blessed me to see it. You will see I'm very, very good at barbecuing. And you will see as my barbecue is nice and red. That comes from
Paprika.
paprika. You know, I like the red look. And, okay. There we go. Let me wash my hands.
Okay, y'all.
So we got the food, the meat already seasoned. Now it's time for the flour. So wipe everything down. You will see I do a lot of washing. My hands, the stuff I use, you know, keep it nice away from bacteria. It's nasty, I think.
Make you sick.
That too. But this is how I do it. And with my flour, I use a lot of paprika too. Because I like I said before, I like that redness. I think it's good.
That's what Italian.
Yup, Italian seasoning. I love that too. I love my red paprika. Really
Good Lord, we can tell.
Yeah, I love my paprika. It gives it that red look to it, and it's good. So I just take a spoon, and I just stir it up once, like this.
Seasoned flour.
Make the seasoning even in there. This is how I do it. I don't know everybody else. So, and then I repeat the process. You know, with everything.
I don't eat pork chops, you guys, so he's doing this for him and the kids, and I'm gonna be making me salad. And God knows, I'm not gonna be using this flour.
Yeah, it's good flour. I mean, you know, you got to season your food. You know, you don't like it
No,
plain.
it's delicious. It smells good, but I just don't. I don't use that.
Bless you.
I don't use the Italian season. I'm not no Italian season fan. So
Ah.
he is.
Seasoning will make you sneeze. That means you're doing what you're supposed to do. It's nice and good in there. Like I said, I like the redness. So, get ready. And then just stir it up once more. And then from here, I'm finna warm up my oil. I wash my pan out and everything. Got it ready on the stove. Got my oil out. So see, as you may look at the flour, you see like red and black dots in it. That's the seasoning. That's how I like mine. And usually I would put some more, but she's complaining about it, so I'm not gonna do that. If it was mine, just me cooking for me, I'll put more paprika in it. Okay, so now I'm gonna warm up my oil,
So
and
meet him at the
I'll be
stove.
back.
We'll meet you at the stove, y'all.
So this is the important, I'm back. Important part, I got everything set up, my spoon, everything, my meat, my flour. This is how I do it. I take the meat from here, that's why I got the towel here. And I just place it in there. 1, 2. Take my spoon, just put the flour over a nice little coat over it, like that. All around the edges, around it, like that. That's the meat. How I flour my meat. My food, what I'm gonna cook, whatever. And I do it like that around the edges, like that. Now we're gonna go to the stove
Okay.
with it. 2 at a time. Uh-oh. try to keep it a cold over flour of it over the whole thing, so you see no meat. And just gonna make it not a thick like crust to it. It's gonna be thin. And I'm gonna show you on this side, on the opposite side. See how that is? Shake it a little like this. Now let's go to the stuff. Ready? Okay, now I'm gonna place it into the grease. Just place it. See how it's frying? Nice and hot. So be careful. I might have it a little too hot. So place 2 pieces in there like that. And it's cooking. Turn it down a little. And that's how I do my pork chops. It's gonna be a nice little crispy cold on it. Brown. Crispy cold. And that's my flour. I have washed it out, dried it all completely out because the flour will stick to it and be hard to clean. So this way it'll be easier to clean. And that's that. That's how that goes. The flour back over there. Get your hands back off. I do a lot of washing my hands. And to clean my sink later, you can tell as the sink. The sink is what I wash my food and everything in it in a bowl. And you see all the bacteria. We got to clean that up. I don't like that. You know, pour a little bleach down there for the smell too. Okay, let me get my utensil. My utensil for that. Got a lot of utensils here, so always rinse your utensils off and dry them off. Especially when you're dealing with grease, because you don't want no water to splash into your grease and then pop up on you. That will be not good. And as you see, it's cooking. It's getting smaller.
It's shrinking it.
So you're cooking it right.
That means
It's cooking.
from all the fat in the pork.
Yep.
Shrinking up.
I love my pork. My wife, she don't like pork. I'm still a pork eater, but I try to cut down on it. And as I cook it, I'm gonna turn it.
Okay.
So when you turn it, you always be careful. Try to stay away from it as much as possible. And turn it. See, it got a little tan to it this time. Turn it twice. I do. And see this open space right here? You can put another one in there if you want, but I don't because I like it to be cooked all over. Place it in the middle so it can cook it all at one time, all over. Like that. I will wipe down as I go. Get my little towel here. I don't want this one. Get my other towel. I call it my grease towel. So, why I call it grease towel? Because I'm gonna lay my utensils on it like that. So grease don't be in there and be on the towel and I can just throw it in the washer later. And that's how I cook my pork chop or anything that I'm frying. You can see it's bubbling, all sizes of it. It's gonna be good. Tender, not
Smells
tough.
delicious.
Yeah, you can smell the smell already. That's the seasoning. That's the paprika. Anyway.
And over here in this pot, you guys, I have some eggs boiling. I bet you don't know what video coming next with those eggs.
That's
Don't tell them.
Don't tell them. Okay, I know. That's how I cook it. I try to keep the temperature low so it can cook evenly and not burnt. I don't like burnt food. You know, I'm not, they say it's Cajun. Okay. I like my food brown, juicy, and good season. Good season is good for you.
So we're gonna let this brown up for you guys, and then we will be back.
Cool. Okay, we're back. You see how brown it is now? And that's a thick crust. That's a thin little crust on there. Like that. It's all the way done. Earlier it was cooking and it was bleeding. So that means it was cooking all the way through. And as you see, brown, nicely brown, still flat and chunky. See there? Nice and chunky and it's soft. I don't like I said, burnt or hard food. So this is really done right here. And I wanted to show you one more thing. Like you said, that's my seasoning. That's what it is. That's what, you know, you got your seasoning, your meat real good. You'll have leftover seasoning. So you just rinse it off and put it in here and get ready to wash it. Because that's how it looks. I'm going to do one more batch and then I'm going to let you go. And I will see you much more this summer. Because I'm more like a barbecue cooker. I love the barbecue. I love it. I'm a fanatic with it. And I'm good. Real good. A lot of people call me the barbecue man. So that's how this goes. You take it out. I got my bowl right here. I cleaned it out. Hold it up, let it drain. The excess grease. I usually will put some paper towels in there to get all the excess grease out, but I don't have no paper towel this time. You see how fat and chunky it ain't, thin and hard and got a big crust on it. I don't like that. And you can also, as you look, the black spots in it, that's seasoning. Been cooked in there. I usually cut some of the fat off of it. I don't like eating the fat, heartburns, whatever. And that's that batch. So now we're gonna go to another batch, and I'm just gonna repeat the same thing I did. You see I ain't got all that crust in the bottom of it. That burns your food. Try not to have a lot of flour in there burnt, because it's gonna stick and then it's gonna burn. And if you're gonna do that, that'll be a nice gravy. Once you drain your grease, you can.
You making them gravy or?
That's a gravy. No, I'm not gonna make gravy this time. Not this time. Maybe next time. So let's try it again over here. I repeated the same step that I did before. I put the flour, made the flour all over it. Pick it up, give it a little shake. Call it shake and bake, but shake. And lay it in. See how it's still forming up on it? That's good cooking.
Good cooking.
Nice and thick pork chops too. So it'll be juicy and melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
Oh my God.
And if you have eaten my food, it's one thing about it. It's gonna be juicy. So if you got something on it that don't want no juice on it, better get a towel or a bib, or else this is good cooking.
Okay,
Thank you. Y'all have a nice day.
we'll be back. Okay, y'all, this is the finishing batch of his pork chops. And as you can see, he got them nice and brown and juicy, as he call it. Did you want to have anything to say about your?
Yes, it's nice and juicy. See that? All on my finger. Good. That's how I cook my pork chop. Continue. So I'm done. It's good. Stop trying to talk.
If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Tell your loved ones, your family, your friends about us, so we can show love on them guys also. And we love you all, and God bless, and have a good night.